Saturday night, the Lakers met one of the NBA's best, the Chicago Bulls. And with Michael Jordan slowed by an injury to his index finger, Scottie Pippen emerged with a season-high 33-point performance that kept the Bulls in the lead throughout. Despite a brief third-quarter surge that put the Lakers back in the game, it was Tony Kukoc's fourth-quarter points that preserved Chicago's unbeaten home record and handed the Lakers yet another tough road loss. Tonight, the Lakers are in Milwaukee to face the Bucks, with the dynamic tandem of last year's #1 pick, Glenn Robinson, and all-star Vin Baker. The Bucks possess one of the most potent front lines in the NBA, but they've struggled so far this season, and they're still searching for the missing ingredients. With the recent acquisition of veteran playmaker Sherman Douglas and center Benoit Benjamin, the Bucks are hoping that these are the missing pieces to their future success. It's the Lakers and the Bucks coming up next. Los Angeles Lakers basketball is brought to you by Southwest Airlines, with low fares on every seat of every flight, everywhere it flies. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Bradley Center in unbelievably frigid Milwaukee, Wisconsin, tonight it's the Los Angeles Lakers and the Milwaukee Bucks. Hello again, everybody. I'm Chick Hearn along with Stu Lance, and tonight the Lakers want to get their second win in 5 on this trip. There's only 6 with one more tomorrow night in Indianapolis. The Lakers' last outing produced a loss at Chicago to a very good Chicago team. But two guys that kept their poise, battled all the way down the stretch, couldn't get the job done, but they're back here tonight.
Well, on this road trip, Chick, you talk about the two guys, and that is Cedric Ceballos and Elden Campbell. Fields. I don't know what else Cedric can do on the offensive end to help his team win ball games. He has really been consistent all season long. Also on this road trip, I mentioned Elden Campbell. Inside presence for the Lakers. You have to have an inside post-up player that commands the double team, and that is Elden Campbell. Now it's up to the perimeter guys to get their game in gear.
Former Laker coach Mike Dunleavy at the helm of the Milwaukee Bucks. He is the vice president. He makes about $10 million for 10 years. He's doing a heck of a job. For Stu, I'm Chick. Stay tuned now for all the excitement. The Lakers and the Milwaukee Bucks. Yours to enjoy on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Never been before, and you'll be so happy that you came. Oh, I'm gonna take
6, number 25, Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones, 6'6", 190, second-year man, Temple, and from Kenosha, Wisconsin, 30 miles up the road. A tremendous ovation for Nick Van Exel, 6'1", 183 now in his third year. In the middle, Vlade Divac, 7'1", 251, seventh year. Up front, from Cal State Fullerton, Cedric Ceballos. On the year, averaging 25 points and 8 rebounds. On the 4 games of this trip so far, averaging 26 and 8 rebounds. Elden Campbell continues his fine play, 6'11", 255, his 6th year in the league. I'd like to get a streak started. Here is Sherman Douglas coming out and starting. They just acquired him the 26th of November. He's from University of Syracuse, 6'1", 198. He's been with the Celtics the last 4 years. In the backcourt, Johnny Newman from Richmond, 6'7", 205. Second year here, 10th year in the league. In the middle, Benoit Benjamin, Creighton, 7 feet, 264. They got him on the 27th of November. Up front, Vin Baker of Hartford, 6'11", 250. And at the other forward, Glenn Robinson from Purdue, #1 pick in the nation a year ago. He averaged 30 points his junior year at Purdue and decided to come out of school. And for $66 million contract, who can blame him? 6'7", 240 pounds. He'll be 23 years of age on the 10th of January. Mike Dunleavy is the vice president and head coach here. Bruce Alexander is on the right, Bennett Salvatore in the middle, and Tony Brothers on the left. Shape after he came down here from Vancouver. The ball is tipped by Benjamin, taken in the backcourt by Van Baker. Baker's averaging 20 a game, and he gives the ball off to Douglas, and Douglas out in front to Johnny Newman, an 11-year NBA veteran. Baker, and they keep the ball moving. That's what they like to do. They like to use up seconds on the clock. Newman down the middle, turn, shoots, and makes a 15-footer from the line. Nice shot.
That was a nice shot because Eddie Jones was right there in his face, but didn't have any effect.
2-0, the Lakers on the simulcast. Trail it. Jones has got the ball. Jones takes it in low to Campbell. Campbell pivots at the base, stops, shoots over Benjamin, and makes a nice 10-footer from just outside the painted area. 2-2 the score. He almost became a Laker once. Down the middle, Benjamin turns, shoots over Vlade and makes an 8-footer. Anybody going to miss?
Well,
4-2.
Vlade didn't challenge the shot. You have to go up. Don't try to block it, but just try to affect the
Van
shooter.
Exel front court. Van Exel out in front clears the ball to Campbell. Over to Sabalas. Bounce pass in low to Vlade. Vlade along the base to Jones. Comes underneath and slam dunks with 2 hands. He's awfully quick with that first step.
Well, Johnny Newman did something that I'm sure he regrets now. He left his man completely and tried to blindside Vlade. He didn't get there, and Vlade found his man, who was Eddie Jones, who slammed it home.
And we're tied at 4 as Douglas comes around. Now the ball given off to Sabalas. Down the middle he comes. He turns. He beats Robinson badly. Throws it up. Didn't get his fingertips on the ball. The ball is off Vlade. He had it. They steal it from him. And coming with the ball in the front court, we have got Robinson. The Purdue star throws the ball to the sideline. Is knocked down but taken by Jones of the Lakers for the turnover. Now the ball to Van Exel. Stutter step. Comes in deep. Beats Robinson and scores for the first Laker lead. Nice play.
Good decision by both Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel.
On at 6'7", 205-pound guard. Out in front of Robinson. Good shooter. Misses from 20 feet straight away, and the rebound is off to Jones. Jones in the front court due for a big ball game. Van Exel for 3 outside. He got it. Van Exel scores 5 unanswered points, and the Lakers lead it by a score of 9-4 after 2 minutes and 5 seconds. The Lakers come back to play some defense now. Vin Baker posting up on Campbell. Baker's a very strong kid. Baker holds it up. Now out in front to Robinson. Cross cuts it over to Johnny Newman. Bounce in low to Benjamin. Turn. Another shot over Vlade. That's good again. Same thing. 10 feet out. Straight away.
Well, Vlade is going to have to go up as if he wants to block that shot because Benjamin isn't giving him any respect.
Here's the ball to the baseline to Campbell. 17-footer. No good. Tipped by Vlade. In there she goes. Nice play by Vlade. Right under the basket. Right hand tap. Schuster came up from Chicago to work our stat crew tonight. Here's Robinson dribbling the ball out in front to Benjamin. 20-footer on the way. That's no good. Rebound Vlade Divac. Vlade gives the ball to Van Exel. We've played 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Van Exel down the middle, in deep, all the way. Alley-oop on the way. No, rebound is off. Robinson goes high to get it. Nice play by the big dog. In the front court, he gives to Douglas. Cross-court pass over to Johnny Newman. In low, they go to Benjamin. He likes this shot and is blocked by Campbell and out of bounds off of Benjamin's arm. Great play by Eldon Campbell. He's been averaging 2 blocks a game.
And it starts with the defense. Eldon reaches in, slaps it right out of Benjamin's hand, and Benjamin touches it last.
Play, didn't give it to Jones. Left hand layup, no. Rebound Jones, no. Nice try by both Eldon Campbell and Jones. Here's Douglas coming down the floor. Very good passer. Makes good decisions. Gives the ball to Benjamin. Benjamin likes to shoot. That's his game. There's the shot. It's on the way, and that's why he likes it. It's a knuckleball. There's no rotation at all on the ball.
Well, he's not averaging 23 points on the year for nothing. Glenn Robinson, just a good offensive player.
His last year in the Big Ten, his junior year at Purdue, he averaged 36 a game to lead the nation. Out in front, Sabalas' long outside jumper bounces in for him. A 2-pointer is the ruling on the play. And it's 13-9, Los Angeles. Headline. Douglas yo-yoing up and down. Down the middle, in deep. Throws it underneath. The pass is completed. Can they make the basket? No. Baker had his block. Gets it back. Scores it. Vlade got a block on the first one. Here we go, Van Exel.
Eddie Jones seems to be hurt.
Van Exel underneath the basket to Sabalas, and he's fouled in the act of shooting, and Eddie Jones is holding that hand that was damaged so badly in training camp. Eddie Jones, the same thumb, the same hand, is the apparent cause of his dismay as he goes to the bench and a timeout is called, and he's hurting. His legs are quivering. He's really hurting on the Lakers Basketball Network. Douglas and Benjamin getting used to this organization. Ball goes in low. Big man Robinson being guarded by Peeler. Now Newman takes it over the baseline to Baker, and his 19-foot jumper is beautiful. Nice shot. And it's 15-13. The Lakers lead it by 2. That's 4 points for Baker. Ball out to Robinson. Robinson looking for Baker, posting up inside. He's against Derek Strong, and there are a couple of strong dudes. Now Baker turns, shoots. 8-foot jumper. That's good, and we're tied at 15.
Yeah, the problem is Vin Baker has a little bit more size than Derek Strong. A little taller at 6'11".
To Robinson in the lane. Robinson shoots a 10-footer short. Air ball from 10. Comes down and taken on the hop with a rebound to Van Exel. Van Exel front court, fires for 3. His second of the game didn't go. The rebound volleyball way out in front of Van Exel again. He gives to Peeler. In low to Strong. Reverse layup, no good, but a foul by Benjamin. Got him a pretty good crack, too.
Yeah, right across the cheek as Derek Strong took it up.
Played in Spain. Washington came in with Philadelphia. Both free throws are good?
No,
one of them good. One good, one no good. 16-15. The Lakers have the lead. The ball bounced to Robinson. Drive the base. Stop. 19-footer is good. That's a heck of a tough shot. It was right in Vlade's face.
And Vlade really did a good job of challenging the drive and the shot.
The Lakers have given up 6 straight points. Here's the ball into Vlade Divac. Vlade tried to drive. Gets around Benjamin underneath.
Nice.
That's a nice reverse layup by Vlade. When you do that, nobody can block it because of the rim.
Oh, he did a job on Benjamin that time. Benjamin went up to block it, but on the wrong side of the basket.
To give the ball to Van Exel. That's good passing. Van Exel to the dribble, pivots on Douglas, feeds it underneath. Great play. Shot blocked. Great block shot on the shot by Strong. It was blocked by Baker. We go the other way. They feed it underneath. Here's Robinson pump faking and scoring under there. Ball brought into Van Exel. The Lakers don't want to let them rest. And here's Savalas at the other end, a two-hand slam dunk as the defense was tardy in their return to the other end of the floor.
That was good play by the Lakers. They got the ball out of the net quickly, inbounded it, and got a dunk on the other end.
Right. So far, Van Exel underneath the basket to Strong. Blocked again, this time by Newman. Strong must think they're playing with 10 men. All right, with the ball in the front court, down the middle of Robinson. Shot blocked by Vlade, and they call goaltending. The other end, did they call a foul or goaltending?
Yeah, they called a foul, I believe.
No goaltending. Timeout is called. Called by the Lakers on the Lakers Basketball Network. At least for the next couple of games, with a fractured nose. They'll make a mask, probably, that he can wear. He's got his thumb taped, now a mask. Kid's unlucky. Here's the ball to Peeler. In the air, feeds underneath.
Pass.
Nice pass. Slam dunk. They didn't block that, baby. Strong slam dunked it very strong.
That's the way you finish, especially when they block one or two.
The Lakers in against Roberts. Baker's a big, strong kid. It was his elbow that accidentally busted the nose of Jones. Baker's outside jumper in there again. Boy, he's shooting the ball very, very well. He's made his last 4 shots after missing his opening shot of the game. He was the 8th player picked in the draft when he came out of Hartford. Now we got the ball to Roberts, out in front to Sedale Street. He fires and gets a 2-pointer. He was on the line, very close to a 3.
And that happened
1 minute left.
Because Reynolds went for the steal and didn't get it and left another man open.
When you haven't played in 3 years, you're liable to make some mistakes. And that's what he did just there.
He's been overseas, I believe, playing.
Douglas with the ball. Underneath the Baker, and he taps it in. He got away from Strong, skied over him, and made a great shot on a perfect pass, an alley-oop pass from Douglas. Now, Douglas out in front, takes the ball in low. Baker's had a great quarter to Newman. He's hesitant. He gives the ball over the far sideline, and a jump shot put in by Jerry Reynolds. How about that? LSU, 3 years out of basketball, and here he is back at it. Front court here in the first quarter. Chick Hearn with Stu Lance. Our associate director is Tommy Mouses. Dribble drive down the middle. 3, stop. Oh, that's a bad shot. He had to alter the shot because of Douglas, and here's a foul in the back court that is nonsensical, really. Only 2 seconds left, and Treat ran in the back court and knocked the man down.
Now they've got 2.2 seconds and another couple of dribbles. Not a bad foul, though, at the time by Sedale.
All right, waiting for the ball to come in. It comes into Cummings.
Nice.
He lays it off to Douglas. He goes down the middle, and there is a foul in the act of shooting by Peeler. I don't like the foul that Treat committed in the back court. I know he was under orders to give a foul, but not that one.
Well, it left them with 2.2, and they ran a back door out of it. All they did was throw the ball into Cummings, who just dropped a bounce pass to Douglas, takes it right down the middle. He gets fouled. He's going to shoot 2.
Douglas, with this club, is shooting 74%.
And with only
free throw is no good. He's made 1 out of 3 in the game.
And with only 1/10 of a second left on the clock, nothing can be done.
No. Ball will come off, and just hope it doesn't hit Cummings on the head and bounce in. There's one. He's got 2 out of 4. And the quarter comes to an end with the score tied at 28. A lot of things happen, and not all of them good for the Lakers, with Eddie Jones suffering a broken nose.
Yeah, that's the most distressing news of the game, that Eddie is out, not only tonight, but tomorrow night as well on the Lakers Basketball Network.
With Treat and Peeler in the backcourt. The Lakers are tied at 28. Slam dunk! Campbell on a rebound. Oh, what a play.
Missed his shot, but followed his own shot with a left-hand dunk.
What a slam. Ball goes in low. Backing in is Benjamin. Turn, throws up the bank of 8. Won't go down. The rebound might underneath. It does. Nice play by Jerry Reynolds. I tell you, this guy, Dunleavy, knows how to pick up some people. Their own businesses. Now the ball comes over to the right side to Peeler. The Lakers trail up by 2, and Peeler fires for 2, and he got it. Peeler standing on the 3-point line, and it's 32-30 now, the scoreboard says, until Douglas got here. Now Cummings at the 3, takes the ball over to Robinson. Robinson against Roberts. One bounce dribble and a 20-foot jumper won't go down. The rebound might, though. Underneath, Cummings is strong and scored it. Beautiful play by Terry Cummings out of DePaul in Chicago. Many years ago, this is 14th year.
Out as if he was on the defensive end.
32-32, and out in front, Sedale Threet. Threet takes it into Eldon Campbell. He's against Benjamin. Benjamin gives him room. Campbell shoots and makes a 17-footer. You can't give him that kind of room. Not this year. That's 8 points for Eldon Campbell. 4-32, the Lakers. And here is Sedale with the ball in the front court. Ball out in front to Peeler above the three. Back to Threet, throws it away. Threw it away to Mayberry. Telegraphed the pass, and Mayberry caught it easily. Now the ball over to a good veteran to have in this ball club to really balance him. Cummings out to Benjamin free throw line. Down the middle. One bounce dribble, and then the 17-foot jumper straight away.
Well, that was made available because of the mismatch. Terry Cummings being guarded by Anthony Peeler.
Okay, we're tied again. 34-34 this time. Peeler for two more. Didn't get it. Rebound is off. Fought for and taken away from Roberts by Robinson. Lee Mayberry comes down the floor. Mayberry getting near the end of the bench. Down the middle he goes. Feeds it over the baseline. Cummings is alone. Shoots and makes it. Terry Cummings. Looks like he's back home for good. 36-34, the Lakers trail.
There's some of that dribbling I was talking about that the officials need to clean up.
Peeler takes it over to Roberts. Roberts in low to Eldon Campbell. Campbell backing in. Height advantage, Campbell. Makes a 12-footer over Cummings. They got to go to Eldon in there. As long as that single coverage is going, that's 10 points. Line to Sedale. Falling down is defender Reynolds. That leaves Threet open, and he missed the 17-footer. The rebound to Mayberry. Mayberry in the front court in a hurry. They give the ball over, and the baseline pass goes to Cummings. He comes in deep, throws it up and in. Man, he is playing beautifully. Had a great game here in their win on Sunday. Now the ball over to Sabalas. Drive the base and traveled. Sabalas does that quite often. That's 3 turnovers for the Lakers. Be examined and treated here by the Milwaukee Bucks physician. Then Eddie will go back to Los Angeles for further treatment tomorrow. Sabalas for 3 points. Ed got it. Sabalas, a 3-pointer.
Well, that's good ball movement by the Lakers. Very good.
Doing it pretty good all night. They had one bad breakdown in that pass going down 3-0, but 38. 9 points in the game for Sabalas. It goes into Benjamin, uses his brawn, throws it up over Campbell. No good. The rebound is off. Campbell out-rebounded Benoit to get the rebound. Campbell in the rebound department with 4. Now we got Van Exel. Stutter step, pivot, loses Mayberry. 15-foot left-hander is good from the right side. Heck of a shot because he thinks, and I did too, he was fouled on the elbow.
Did he hang in the air and everything?
Yes, sir. Here, Mayberry dribbling the ball. Comes in deep, comes all the way, goes behind the board, feeds it under to Baker. Shot blocked by Campbell. Bounces back. Shot no good. They beat the clock. They got the ball up, and it goes in. Scored by Robinson after the miss by Reynolds. Good block shot to start all of that by Eldon Campbell. Sedale takes it into Vlade. Back to Sedale at the base. Bounce the ball to Vlade. 18-footer looks good, but it's off the front of the rim. The rebound comes to Mayberry. Mayberry reaches the front court. Gives the ball to Robinson. He's underneath. Lays it off. Ben Baker fumbled it. Wasn't expecting it. Gives back to Robinson, and he drills a frozen rope 20-footer for 2 points.
That ball, I didn't know how it got over the rim.
Either. That was really a frozen. I know how it got frozen in Milwaukee, but man, was that thing low. And Campbell's got 5 boards already. Van Exel with it front court against Mayberry. Van Exel's quick tonight. Van Exel down the middle. Feeds it out in front. That's a 2. He was on the line. No argument. His toe was on the line, and he hit it for a 2, and a good call over there by Bennett Salvatore.
Well, he was in behind the line when he caught it, but that's called stepping into the shot.
So there was guarding him very quick. Ball goes in low. Right-hand hook by Baker, no good. The rebound tipped up underneath by Cummings, no good, but he gets it back again. Great play by Terry Cummings. Mayberry down the middle. Somebody's got to pick him up. They did, and he makes a great pass, and Baker scores. That's beautiful teamwork. 45-45 the score. Outside, Threet fires and gets a 3-pointer. Sedale didn't let him settle back in their full-fledged defense, and he hit from outside for his 5th consecutive point.
Sedale isn't letting them celebrate too much.
That's 9 points for him. Bucks. So far, he got $22 in the first game he installed the rule. Dribble drive, Mayberry underneath, puts it up, no good. The rebound is to Campbell. Campbell made him alter the shot. Here we go the other way with Van Exel all the way. Puts it up and blows it. Tipped up underneath by Strong, no good. Rebound in the corner to Threet. Knocked out of bounds last touch, it appeared, and it was last touch by Johnny Newman. Now, wait a minute, they're changing it. No, they're going to give it out of bounds to the Milwaukee Bucks. Timeout is called.
Well, the Lakers had an opportunity there. Nick Van Exel creating a shot after the nice defensive play by Eldon Campbell on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Tonight's Chevrolet Profile is on Fred Roberts, signed by the Lakers prior to this season. Fred enjoyed 5 seasons in Milwaukee, where he played 3 years for current Laker head coach Del Harris.
Fred Roberts, no stranger to the Lakers. Remember back in '87, Chick, when he was a member of the Boston Celtics?
Yep.
Faced the Lakers in the finals?
Yep. And the Lakers are leading at 48-45, despite 9 turnovers by the Lakers.
All in this quarter.
Here's the ball backing in. Campbell, turn, shoot, 15-footer. That's a nice shot. He thought he was fouled again. He thinks he's fouled all the time. That's 4 in a row that he has made, though. Eldon's playing a sensational season. He's got 12 points, and he's got 7 rebounds in the first half alone. Newman out in front of Mayberry. Back pass. Didn't get it this time. Same play they used before, but they fumble the ball away. Strong lost it, and they score underneath. Now the Laker coach is yelling at Bennett Salvatore that his man was fouled. That's why he lost the ball. His man, in this case, being Strong.
When you get the rebound like that, even though that time he may have been fouled, you've got to get 2 hands on that thing and hold it strong.
All right, he clears out now. They clear the side for Baker. Now the cross-court pass comes to Newman. He's got a 3 on the way. It's no good. The rebound is up. Baker's got another rebound, and underneath the basket he puts it up. It's blocked by Campbell. Goes in anyway. Campbell really hit the ball right on top, and the strength of Baker forced it up and in on a bank. Great.
Well, they've got a number of offensive rebounds in this first half.
51-49. Here's a foul outside. They'll call Baker for a leg foul. It was ticky-tack, I'll admit it, but when you contact a guy that's cutting like that with your leg, it's going to be called every time.
Yeah, and you force...
The Bucks are out of fouls. That's why he's at the line.
And Peeler has 2 fouls, so he can't give the foul.
That's right. That's why they made the switch. Good coaching, 52-49. The second free throw, no good. And the Laker free throwing isn't that hot, is it? They've missed 4 out of 13. Robinson sets a screen for Mayberry. Mayberry out in front. The locals have made 5 out of 10 free throws. Pass inside, stolen. It was a bad pass. Robinson couldn't handle, and Strong yanked it out of the night. Van Exel with it, 30 seconds left. In low, they go to Sabalas. Sabalas bounces to Van Exel. Out to 3. That's 3 if it goes. It didn't go, though. The rebound is to Campbell. Campbell got away with pushing Newman down. Outside jumper is good for 3 by Van Exel.
Oh, Eldon.
Oh, they got away with murder that time. Eldon Campbell should have gotten his second foul. Instead, the Lakers get 3 points. And the Laker lead is 6 points. Here's a double team out in front. Baker's got the ball. Baker against Sabalas. Baker dribble drive. 7 on the clock. Comes underneath with a pass to Newman. Slam dunk. The Lakers did all they could. They had to switch, and that left a man open. 2 seconds left. Van Exel can't get it away. Maybe they... Nope, nobody will. The half's over. Pretty good half to watch here for the fans in Milwaukee. 18,000 seats in the building, and we don't know what's here, but I would guess around 10,000. Coming up at halftime, an interview with Coach Bill Burke. To the score, the Lakers 55, the Bucks 51. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. Possession, here we go with Douglas coming the other way. Douglas yo-yoing up and down. Pass under the basket. Look out, guys. There it is. Perfect pass, and the Lakers, Sabalas got caught napping defensively, and Douglas hit Robinson with a perfect pass. Douglas in his 7th year out of the University of Syracuse. Over to Newman. 20-footer way short. Rebound is off, but it bounces into the hands of Benjamin. Now to Robinson. Underneath the basket. Good pass. Slam dunk. Johnny Newman. That's the way to finish. And it's 55-55.
In this third quarter, they haven't scored a point. In this the third.
So often this is the pattern in the third quarter for the Lakers. Ball in low to Campbell. Campbell holds it up and brings it out in front to Strong. Strong to Van Exel for a 3-pointer. It's on the way and good. Van Exel knocks down the 3-pointer. And for Van Exel in the ball game, that is 3 3-pointers. Am I correct on that?
Yes.
All right. Now the Lakers have a 58-55 lead. Dribble drive down the middle. Douglas throws it up, throws it in, and takes a hard fall. Slides into third. Here comes Van Exel the other way. He'll pull up and shoot. Nope. Takes it over to Sabalas. He'll pull up and shoot. On the way, no good. The rebound is off and it's taken by Baker. The Los Angeles Laker lead is 1. Douglas going all the way. If somebody doesn't stop him, they didn't, and he makes a left-hander, and he is fouled. Fouled way too late.
Well, you hear me harp about it, but it's one of the things you learn early on in basketball, that in transition especially, you must stop the basketball. They didn't. Sherman Douglas goes the distance, gets the basket, and a foul. And the Bucks lead at 59-58 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Point shot. Now the ball comes in low to Campbell. Out in front to Peeler. Swing it over to Sabalas. 20-foot jumper and away is good. Sabalas knocks down his first basket of the second half and ties the score at 60 with his 11th point of the game. Good back. Baker's got it down the middle to Benjamin, in the lane a long time, puts up a three-footer, a little hook shot, no good. He should have made that. The rebound, Sabalos. Sabalos in the rebound department with only his second. That's unusual. Van Exel for three. No good. Rebound. Oh, nice play by Strong, unless he overpassed. He didn't. He gave the ball to Sabalos. I think Strong could have gone up himself and should have gone up.
And I thought he was going to take it up himself,
I did too.
but he did the unselfish thing and gave it to Cedric, and Cedric scored.
Robinson against Sabalos. In low they go and turn to Baker. His bank shot is beautiful over Strong. Strong's got to stand erect against him.
He's just too big for Derek.
Baker hurt his left hip on that play somehow. I don't know how, but he did. We got Douglas with the ball. Out in front they give to Johnny Newman. Dribble. Comes in deep. He's a good ball player. He's always been steady. Baseline to Baker. Baker backing in. That's charging. Yes, good call. Now, if he squawks on that, he'll squawk on anything.
Terry, Derek Strong did a good job again on that play. We talked about him not being as tall as Vin Baker, obviously to his advantage, and got the offensive foul on Vin Baker.
When he threw his body back into the defender, that's when the foul was called. Okay, the Lakers have a 2-point lead, can go up by more than that. Van Exel in deep, pass underneath. Strong's got it, put it up, score it. That was a heck of a pass, if indeed it was a pass. It could have been blocked. It could have been a fumble.
It was a pass that was blocked.
You got to give him an assist.
Yeah, it definitely gets an assist, but he was trying to pass to Derek.
66-62, the Lakers by 4. Let's see if they can build on that. Here's well, they don't build giving the ball underneath the Baker, so
well,
it's 66-64.
He's limping a little bit.
I know it. I'm surprised they haven't taken him out. Maybe he's had a sore hip. And Robinson, and they're going to bring in a substitute. See who they take out, probably Robinson. Baseline jumper by Van Exel, having a good showing here in his native state of Wisconsin. He's from Kenosha, just down the road. That's 16 points for him, and 4 assists, and also 5 rebounds for him.
That's a pretty good night's work.
Well, I'll say it is for a little guard. Inside playing the post is Baker. He gets the ball in there. He turns. He shoots over Campbell. Makes a nice 15-footer.
Well, he's hurt until he gets the basketball in his hand. Then he really looks good.
He's really hurting coming back on defense. I think he told the coach, leave me in. Timeout is called by the Lakers.
Plays. He says, if I sit down, I get stiff. And he doesn't want to sit down. The Lakers lead it by 2 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
All right, Van Exel with the ball in the front court. 68-66. Van Exel go to the base in the air, 18-footer. Nice shot under some duress over there. He had to stay up in the air a long time. That's 18 points for him. You know, this year, Sabalos has led the scoring 19 of 24 games. It over to Cummings. Terry to the dribble on Strong. Beats him, fumbles the ball, gets it back, throws it up. Short, rebound is a Strong. Strong holds on to it and gives the ball to Peeler. Peeler in the front court, bounce pass to Sabalos. Good play. A little bit behind him, but Sabalos was able to reach back and control it.
That's what scorers do. They can reach back and get passes because they know if they do, they're going to get a shot.
Last 5 shots. He's 10 out of 15 tonight for his 20 points. Dribble drive, Douglas underneath. Shot blocked by Strong. Comes off, and the Lakers come down with Van Exel. Under to Strong. Finish it off. He did. He's fouled. He put it in both hands and powered it up there. And I know how happy the folks at his house are tonight down in Los Angeles.
Well, about as happy as the Laker players are as Derek Strong did the job on that finish. And give credit to the Lakers' fast break, making the right decision. And that decision maker was Nick Van Exel on the Lakers Basketball Network. I talk about finishing on the break all the time and not settling for jump shots. Then Derek Strong did not settle for a jump shot. He took it right to the basket. He finished it with 2 hands, got the basket and a foul. He has a 3-point opportunity as the Lakers have outscored the Bucks in 1 minute now, 6-0.
The free throw bounces, and falls in for Strong. He was already down into the basket waiting for it to quit bouncing.
He's having trouble with free throws this evening.
He's got 9 points. That's the most he's ever made as a Laker. In the last game, he got 7. That was the most. So he's coming on because he's getting some minutes tonight because Corey Blunt had to go home because of the death of his grandmother who reared him. Now we got Mayberry front court, runs into Vlade, goes around Vlade, comes underneath. If you're going to block him, Vlade, keep him there. All right, it's 75-68. And the Los Angeles Lakers come down to attack. Vlade Divac's back in the ball game. Eldon Campbell out for a breather. Peeler coming to the left side, guarded by Baker, much bigger. Out to Vlade. Vlade throws it out in front to Van Exel. He fires for his 4th 3, didn't get it. Rebound to Vlade. Walks with it, didn't call it. Pass underneath. Oh, what a pass. And what a score with the left hand. Great pass by Van Exel, and he comes up with another assist. And Van Exel in the ball game with 6 assists, 18 points, and 6 rebounds.
He could go for a triple tonight. The rebounds is the only problem, I think.
77-68 to score, 9-point lead. Here's the ball out in front, handled by... Here's a pass taken by Van Exel. Good foul. Good foul at midcourt by Mayberry. And Nick tried to get by him before he fouled him and couldn't. Nice to come back to your home state and have a real good ball game. And he's had a real good one.
And win.
The next one is good. And the Laker lead is 79-68. This floor and got beat in the final 12 seconds. Van Exel with the ball. Pivot on Mayberry. Comes in deep. Bank shot won't be any good. The rebound comes off. Sabalas wants it, and Sabalas gets it. Sabalas dribble drive. Feeds the ball to Campbell. He catches it in self-defense. Shot no good. Rebound underneath. Strong scores it. Oh, that's a nice play. That's how this guy played with Boston for 70 games last year. He did very well.
Keeps playing like that, he'll be in the rotation for the Lakers for sure.
Like Jones, somebody else gets to play, and they stand up and be counted. Jump shot outside by Mayberry, no good. The rebound is volleyball, and credit for the rebound from Campbell will go to Sabalas. All right, Van Exel with it. Van Exel running the show very well tonight. Over to Peeler. In low at the baseline. Underneath, Sabalas scores again. Coach Dunleavy told me before the game, he said, Chick, I've never seen a guy get it up as quickly underneath the basket as he does. He's got 19, 10 in this quarter. I understand it's snowing pretty hard over there tonight. Mayberry with the ball. Goes to the left side. Bounce down the middle of Cummings. He lays it off. Nice pass to Baker, who scores. Baker has made 11 out of 16 field goal tries, and he's got 22 points. He hadn't missed a shot in this quarter. Along with Stu Lance, Strong's got it above the 3. I'd suggest no shot out there, Derek. Sabalas got it, drives underneath, puts it up to be fouled by Robinson. Well, I'll tell you, Sabalas set him up like a second-year man can be set up a little bit then with Charlotte.
He's been playing real well here as well.
He sure has. I like the kid. All right, both free throws are good. It means that he has got 12 in the quarter. As the Lakers have broken it open, 87-74. Keys brings it just above the free throw line to Baker. Now he goes to the free throw line and shoots it way short. Rebound underneath. Nice play. Basket count. Cummings scores, and he is fouled on the play.
Eldon Campbell reached in from behind. The ball was shot by Vin Baker, and it definitely was an air ball. But the hustle play by Terry Cummings gets it. Eldon just reaches a little bit, gets called for the foul. 3-point opportunity as the Bucks try to cut the Lakers' lead down to 10.
Rebounds. The free throw by Cummings to complete a 3-point play. No good. The rebound is off and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Baker. Pig Miller is in the game along with Roberts. So let's run down the Laker lineup. Campbell, who has not scored in the second half, stays in as the big man. He'll go against outsized Terry Cummings. There's a dribble drive by Threet. He can't go. Mayberry shuts him off. So Threet comes left, shoots a 3, no good. The rebound comes to Roberts.
Work for the
Roberts
last shot.
brings it out in front now with 23 seconds on the game clock. The 24-second clock is a second ahead of the game clock. So we'll watch the 24. It's down to 14. Threet with the ball. Threet yo-yoing up and down. The clock you're seeing is the game clock. The other clock is a second ahead of it. Here's Street dribbling in deep, steps to his left, shoots a 17-footer that's short. The rebound is off, grabbed by Cummings. 2 seconds left. His pass is a lead out that'll go straight out of bounds. He didn't have a good passing lane, so he thought, I'll lob one. Maybe they'll catch up to it. Certainly it won't be intercepted. The end of 3, Stu.
And the Lakers have an 11-point lead on the Lakers Basketball Network.
Van Exel, now the ball to Keys, up in the front court to Terry Cummings. In low to Conlon. He beat the Lakers here last year. Jump shot by Conlon goes in. Did they allow it or not?
Yeah.
Basket count. Conlon, as the Lakers turned it over with 12 seconds to play a year ago, they got the ball inside, and they went to a dribble drive, and he was fouled and made 2 free throws to beat the Lakers. He'll go to the line now, try for a 3-point play.
Well, he's been in the game for 12 seconds or 11 seconds. And he's already looking to make a 3-point play because Vin Baker went to the locker room with some form of injury, whether it was an ankle, a hip, or whatever.
It has not been announced yet, but there's a lot of empty seats in this 18,000 capacity building.
This is a big stop here, Chick.
Here's the ball to Cummings. Brings it over to Randolph Keys, the former Laker. He goes to dribble with 8 on the clock, gives to Conlon. 18 feet out, he shoots and gets his 5th point. He does it in 46 seconds.
They keep their secret weapon till the 4th quarter, and that secret weapon is Marty Conlon as the Lakers want to take a 20-second timeout. A 20-second timeout on the Lakers. Basketball Network.
87-76 at the end of the third. We've played 1 minute and 4 seconds. 5 straight points by Conlon. Down the middle of Roberts. He puts it up, it'll count if it goes, but he missed the shot. Conlon commits the foul. Now, Conlon's no all-NBA player, but the Lakers make him look like all-world every time he gets on the floor against them. 81, 10:50 left to play. At Houston ahead of Phoenix by 3 or 4 in the last quarter. Free throw will be short, but he got a lucky roll, and it stayed in. And it's now 88-81. On the neck of Mayberry, and Mayberry comes to the front court, 81-89. Three-pointer by Mayberry, good! Same old Lakers story, fourth quarter, 89-84. And it's now 10 minutes and 8 seconds to play. And now the Lakers got to dig in, tooth and nail. We got the ball given off to Sedale Threet. Threet goes in low to Campbell. Big man against, looks for his first basket, gets it in the second half. That's his first basket of the half. And Randolph Keys hits himself in the chest. That's my fault. I didn't double team. That's 14 points in the game for Campbell. Cummings at the baseline to Conlon. He stepped out of bounds. That was Cummings' fault. Sedale looking. And the ball thrown away. Intercepted. Mayberry's length to court pass to Newman. His shot is blocked and out of bounds. Ceballos made a lucky stab at the ball and knocked it away. In 50 times without getting a foul. Here's Conlon driving in deep. Conlon underneath, fouled. He'll go to the line. The foul is on Vlade Divac, and Vlade said, I didn't foul him. And you know what? Vlade didn't foul him. The foul should have been on Ceballos. That's 5 on Vlade. He's going out of the game, and Strong will come in to replace him. And Conlon once more. He knocks it home. 91-89. A 2-point ball game.
Sure, I thought it was 91-88.
I did too. I think the scoreboard is wrong. We'll see.
I thought it should be 91-88.
That's what I thought too. All right, here's a jump shot outside by Sedale. That won't be close. A rebound is to Conlon. Foul. The foul is on Strong. Now they've changed the scoreboard and corrected it. 91-88 is what we thought. It's a 4-on-4 break. Mayberry with the ball. Mayberry takes it into Baker. Baker turns underneath, puts it up, blew it. Rebound underneath, no good. Rebound might be, nope, they didn't call. Defensive interference. Van Exel underneath, jump ball. Sensational play. Marbury right on top of the round ball. I thought at the other end of the Bucks got cheated. I thought that the Lakers interfered with the ball on the cones, too.
But they touched it on the other end. I thought it was a pretty good play. On this end, Mayberry ties up Nick Van Exel after the contact and the foul. That should have been a foul, I thought, as the contact was made prior to him touching the basketball. We've got a timeout. The Lakers lead it 91-88 on the Lakers Basketball Network.
All right, they had the jump ball. I'm sorry we missed it, but the Bucks control the ball. And Mayberry comes with it to the attacking zone. They're down by just 3, 7:40 to play. The Lakers have made 1 out of 6 shots in this quarter. The ball goes into Conlon. He's got it, scores it. Conlon comes in the ball game and scores 9 points. Thought they were like Santa Claus does. Ceballos with the ball out in front. Peeler's three-pointer in and out. No rebound. Is a free ball tipped by Campbell. Underneath, reverse layup blown. Rebound Ceballos. They block his shot. Here's the length to court pass. Here they come underneath to score and take the lead. 92-91. And the ball to Peeler. Peeler brings it back out to Van Exel. 91-92. Fourth quarter, 6.5 to play. Ball into Campbell. Down the middle of Strong. He puts it up to be fouled hard. That's a good hard foul by Keys and a smart foul. Because Strong had a sure basket. Has been the main culprit. Man, did he come in and do a job. He's out of Providence. He was never drafted. Both free throws good. Never drafted Conlon. Went to Seattle, Sacramento, Charlotte, and Washington.
You look at the lineup that the Bucks have out on the floor, and you think, gee, the Lakers should be able to just take control of this game, but it's not happening. 93-92, the Lakers. Mayberry with the ball in the front court. The way he's stroking it outside, I worry about him in this ball game. Well, they've switched big little again. The ball goes in. Keys. Conlon, 16-foot jumper. That's good. Conlon over Campbell. And the Lakers trail 94-93.
And here with the ball in the front court, the Lakers having trouble scoring. They've knocked the ball loose. It's a free ball, but it'll bounce out in front to Sabalas, luckily. Now the 24-second clock is still running. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound is off, and a foul is on Strong. Everything is free throw time now. Everything. Conlon will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. With 12, looking for 13 in the quarter. The only reason he came in was because Baker was hurt. 96-93 as he makes them both. You got to give the guy credit, real credit. Now let's see what the Lakers can do. Now waiting for the ball to go inside to Sabalas. It goes in there. He's being pushed around by Keys. Sabalas takes him in low and there's a foul call. That's only the 4th team foul. So now both teams are out of fouls. The quarter. And they're 6th. And the Lakers are down by 1. 96-95. We're playing now with 5:22 left in regulation. Conlon goes around that. The ball back to Conlon. Dribble drive down the middle. 15-foot jumper and away. That's going to fall out. Rebound is off. Tipped up underneath and then put up and in. Nice play under the basket. And it looked like Johnny Newman got it home. And it's a 3-point game. 98-95. And the Los Angeles Lakers have got to get a basket somewhere along the line. Sabalas falls down, so does Keys. The ball is free. Mayberry's got it on the turnover. Mayberry front court for a 37 to play. Conlon is told to shoot, that's obviously, and I don't blame the coach for telling him that. Mayberry with it, 4.5 to play. On the 24-second clock, we got 10. Ball into Baker. Baker holds it up, brings it out. Conlon's 21-footer. That's good. Can you believe this? 2 years in a row, the most unlikely player on their squad is probably going to win the game for him. 5-point lead, 4:13 to play. And the Lakers can't waste a timeout yet. They got 4:09 to play. It's a 100-95 play, and the crowd is chanting, Marty, Marty, Marty. The ball into Sabalas. Sabalas brings it out in front to Van Exel.
Shoot it.
3 on the clock, 2 on the clock. He got it off, but it banked in. Oh, he missed it a foot. He did not try to bank it. He did not, I assure you. That's a 3-pointer. Bucks are in great shape, timeout-wise. And they got Conlon on their side. Van Exel draws a crowd, brings to Peeler. He shoots a 3 for the lead, and he got it. Peeler from Van Exel. And it's 101 to 100.
You gotta love it.
Here's Mayberry calling timeout. They still got 3 left plus a 20. Woo! The Laker guards got together and got a 3-pointer, Stu.
Yeah, back-to-back 3-pointers.
All right, we will be back after this message from Southwest Airlines. This is the Lakers Basketball Network. That's Mayberry coming in for a 2. Blocked by Campbell. Knocked away and out of bounds by the Milwaukee Bucks. Nice play by Campbell on the block. I got him unofficially with 3 blocks, but 2 possessions got him back into it. And now the ball to Sabalas. In low to Campbell. Campbell holds it up and brings it out in front. Van Exel to Peeler. Peeler to the dribble. Feeds underneath. Slam dunk. Nice play to Strong. And a nice finish by Strong.
You talk about a quick jump. Derek Strong went up and finished that one before you could blink.
2.5 to play. And with the ball, Mayberry. Mayberry looking for Conlon. I don't blame him. Conlon sets a pick. Mayberry feeds it underneath, and there's going to be a foul.
Defense.
And the illegal defense is a technical free throw. Baker brings it to Conlon, drives, feeds it over to Mayberry. Comes out of the 3-second, out of the 3-point area, and jumps off the dribble and hits an 8-footer. We're 103 to 101, 103 now with that basket. We're tied with 2 minutes to play. Going to be a tough one for either team to lose now, particularly the Lakers, who led by 16 in the third. Sabalas has got it, 10 on the clock. In low to Campbell, out to Van Exel. He shoots a 3, it won't be good. Rebound is off. Good boxing out by the rebounding team. Take the ball to Conlon, come in low. Give the ball to Robinson. Robinson at the baseline to Conlon. His 20-foot jumper, that's good. That equals his season high. He gets it in 1 quarter. And the Bucks lead with 1.5 minutes to play. 1:30 to play, and it's 105-103. Out in front, Sabalas over to Peeler. Give the Lakers a lead with a 3. He got it. Oh, what a game now. Mother, call your daughter
back and forth, but it becomes a defensive game. You have to make stops. The Lakers have to come up with 2 stops in succession.
Waiting for the ball to come in, and it comes into Vin Baker. Baker, a 3rd-year man out of Hartford, gives off to Mayberry, a 4-year player out of Arkansas. Very good guard. Pass in low. They go to Baker. He's backing in. He turns. He brings it out in front. That's a 3 if it goes, but it didn't come close. The rebound is to the Lakers. Van Exel with 17 left. They'll have to foul him, and they did. Mayberry had to foul Nick. Now, the Lakers can go up by 3, which doesn't cinch anything, but it sure makes you breathe easier.
Well, you definitely obviously need one of these two. 2 would be ideal, yes. But one of these is a must, because then you can play the good defense and not even worry about a 2-pointer, because then a 2-pointer, the worst thing that could happen to you would be OT.
Van Exel has made 3 out of 5 free throws tonight. He's got 23 points. He's got a great game. 7 rebounds, 7 assists.
And the first one is the tough one.
There he made it. Now the Lakers lead by 2. This is a big. They're all big, heaven's sakes. The Bucks will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. I think either way, if they get a rebound or if he makes his free throw. He missed it, and the rebound is off. They call the time that we suggested. They take the full time. The Lakers lead 107-105. Last year, the Lakers lost in the last 12 seconds here. Tonight, they face a possibility of losing in the last 14, Stu.
Well, that possibility, of course, is there. And if you've watched the Lakers play, you know that a 3-point attempt is something that they've had a little difficulties defending in the last closing moments of a ball game. But 3-point shooting at almost 49%. But tonight he's only made 1 out of 5, so you might say he's due.
You're darn right he's due. He worries me. I said that 5 minutes ago when he had possession once. He's the guy they want to have the ball.
They better hurry up and throw it in.
Timeout. They did call a timeout. They couldn't beat the clock, so they're down to a 22nd now. 20. They took the 20 instead of the regular. 20. We'll be back with more in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network. And 3/10 seconds left. Van Exel's out of the game for defensive purposes. The ball is into Mayberry. He's guarded by Sedale Treat. I think he's the guy they want to try to win it in regulation. Let's see. They take it into Baker. Baker could tie it with a jumper. His 16-footer won't go down. The rebound is off. That's a foul. The foul will send Peeler to the line for 2, and the foul is on Johnny Newman. Ooh, I thought Baker would drill that one. He was right in his shooting range, Stu.
Boy, I mean, he was right there. But you know what, Chick? Ever since he left the ball game with that hip, he hasn't gotten the elevation on his shot or anything. And he turned on Eldon. Eldon made him just change it enough. It went in and rattled, and on the rebound attempt, Anthony Peeler was grabbed. Now, Peeler needs, of course, 1 of these 2, and 2 would be ideal.
He's made all 4 that he's tried. The most important thing he's done tonight is making 2 clutch 3-pointers here in the last quarter. Free throw is good. The Laker lead is 3 with 3 4/10 seconds left. He makes this one, the school's out unless somebody goes crazy and commits a stupid foul.
Oh, don't even think it.
Both free throws good. Boy, I want to tell you, Peeler has really had himself a game, and probably all because Eddie Jones suffered a fractured nose in the second quarter. Okay, we're going to keep it right here. We'll have scores of other games and all the details of this one on the wrap-up show. Radio only, 30 left to play. And that's when they got, in 2 possessions, 5 points back, and they were off and running.
Yeah, one was a desperation 3-pointer by Nick that banked in, and the other was a nice stroke by Anthony Peeler.
Okay. They have been told, I would assume, no fouls. Give them a basket if you have to, but no fouls.
That's where you guard on the top of everybody or above the 3-point line. You force everything to the basket.
Newman, you better throw it. Gets it into Conlon. Conlon down the middle. Conlon in deep. Throws it up. They didn't try to foul him. They gave him a concession, and he blew it. And the Lakers win. What a ball game. What a strange ball game. Eldon Campbell says, boy, guys, this is getting too much for me, and I'm only 27 years of age, he says. Okay, the Lakers win it. Final score 109-105. Their record on the road trip now 2-3. We'll be back with more in a minute on the Lakers Basketball Network.